Good evening, I'm Alex Dierckman. The U.S. Attorney's Office is bringing federal charges against a former Owen County Auditor for using $310,000 in taxpayer money to pay for various personal expenses. Angela Lawson was arrested at her home this morning and indicted on 5 counts of theft. The charges are on the federal level because the money she allegedly stole was from various programs were receiving federal funding. She faces up to 50 years in prison. IU Health Bloomington says it is not feasible to renovate and build onto its current hospital on 2nd Street. The hospital's board of directors are considering moving locations, likely to a property the hospital has already purchased just north of State Road 46 near Curry Pike, although no decisions have been finalized. If the hospital does move, IU Health officials say they would need to find an alternative use for the land. Bloomington Mayor Mark Kruzan says he is disappointed in the decision, but economic development tools to keep the hospital there they'll use to now revitalize the area. And the State Board of Education met Friday morning to discuss how they can shorten the test students will take in 2 weeks. 2 of the recommendations presented at the meeting today would require legislative action.
One of the social studies, if we decide if we want to take that forward and the legislature wants to eliminate social studies for this year.
The second involves a small portion of the open-ended test items. All questions will be tested, but not every student will receive every question. The DOE will release half of the tested questions for practice for next year's test. And here's a look at tonight's weather. It'll be partly cloudy, 25 degrees as the low. And here's a look at the 5-day forecast. Valentine's Day will be cold with 3 degrees as the low, 25 degrees as the high, and a 40% chance of snow. Sunday, expect mostly cloudy, 18 degrees as the high, 10 degrees as the low.